Hello. Good evening. Okay. Alright. Hello and welcome, friends. Take that cover off the mic. Let's make a video for the Fire Mage. I take this shot of delicious American whiskey. Okay. Starting with Billy this time. Different class, I think. I might have changed it. I don't even remember. It's fine. Let's go. Alright, since we're always showing is the
what up, cuz?
Fire Mage, it doesn't really matter.
Units. What do you want? Units.
What up, cuz?
It's like the same units as the other video. Poor choices, but I want to start it over, so it's fine.
I'll fight with you.
Unit selected. Unit selected.
What's up, man?
Unit selected.
Doesn't really matter because it's
Unit
just
selected.
Where do you want me?
demonstrate one guy, so it's fine.
What up, cuz?
Unit selected. Unit selected.
I know how to use the Fire Mage on this one.
I'll fight with you.
What do you want?
Nice. Very attractive level. Alright, let's go. I'm delayed in hitting T, by the way. It's not like it takes a long time to load or anything.
Where do you want me?
Should be even quicker once you get into Java. I just say this off gate, said in the other video too, but I still haven't fixed it. You see how they're supposed to be when you move them? You see how it is? How it's supposed to be? So I'll fix it. I'll skip a couple turns, charge up everybody's magic. Oh no, I shouldn't do that. I need to kill these things. Alright, so let me just... Yeah, for ease of use, I will be supremely annoyed and so will you. So let's just make it nice and cool. Hold on. All I gotta do, I just gotta kill these things. You can say why I didn't do it programmatically. I know this probably could sound like BS to your ears, but I assure you this is real.
Where do you want me?
Because it's, even though it seems like it's no amount of work, right? Like 2 seconds, but so isn't a lot of the things that need to get done in order for us to be able to play. So considering I'm the only person making this game, all of it. I mean, yeah, I ask questions to AI. I'm like, hey, is this code right? Can you help me see? And I got AI to help me with the pictures. Again, I will stand firmly behind this. I did not as much as work as if I was an artist that drew them all out and then also edited them all out to make them as they are. But I'm just saying it was a lot of work. Okay.
Where to?
Yeah, I gotta kill these flags real quick. It won't take long. And we'll be able to get to the video. And the video won't be long either. Is this, which one is this? Good.
Where do you want me?
I want you
Where
right
do you
down
want
here,
me?
buddy.
Where do you want me?
Go build a factory by the... Why not? Oh, because I skipped turns. And so this thing has a base... Well, they're already built. But the first one has a base construction... okay, so when it starts, your construction crew and your turret crew, usually both are going to have 5 moves. It's just very, very odd. That's why I was like, what? That could only move 3 times. But it's because the turret crew has a base movement of 5. The construction crew has a base move of 3, but it begins with haste. Alright, anyways, but that's, so now it's explained. More than adequately. I believe. We'll get to you in a minute, Mr. Fire Mage. I'll put the flag up there.
Where you want me?
Billy. Oh yeah, I was changed to damage too. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Alright, what was that? Oh yeah, kill the flags. Let's do that. Kill that low life.
Where
Kill
to?
the rogue and
I
canvas. And we can review. Yeah, there's like, if you want to know about, like, if you're just curious about, you know, controls or anything about the game, just overall, just watch the last 2 videos right for this on the channel. But what I'm gonna do now is just make a video for every class. But as I'm still building the game right now, but there's what should I say? There's only 4 units that have their attack animations implemented, and actually 3, because I gotta change the lightning mage quite drastically. So, but once I get those 4 videos up, then I'm gonna do the work to actually. I mean, I've been doing it. There's a million pieces, but like this, I'm gonna do the.
Where to?
What I mean is specifically, I'm gonna change it. So like right now, when I call an attack function and I do an attack, that's all calculated on the. Like, let me explain what I mean. So if I shoot this guy, right? I'm gonna shoot not the fire mage, bro. You need him.
Who do I shoot?
All right, so I'm gonna shoot. Hold on.
Huh?
Use a frost shield. All right, so I'm gonna hit this guy with I'm a. What was I even talking about? Oh, I lose my train of thought. What do you need? And I can't exactly pause the video and see what I was talking about. So I did this all in one shot.
Unit selected.
Edits and everything, like everything face you see. What was I saying?
I'll fight with you.
I'm sorry for that. Dabbed up. I did it in the. I'm laughing. I did the same exact thing in another video. Take a fat dab to get ready for the video, and I can't remember anything I'm trying to say and
Unit
do.
selected.
Let me just.
Where to?
Wow, that's bad.
I'm playing this motherfucker.
I was trying to do too much at once.
She what a twist you
Falls out of my brain. I hit the generator, bro.
I'll fight with
Would
you.
have killed him. Might have been. That'll work. I bet. It's not really worth it. I just get shot. I'm sitting here playing like it matters. I'm sitting here like I'm playing a game. I'm trying to strategize. I'm trying to make a video. I actually tried to record for me. Alright, I was straight dabbed up. Alright, man. Let's go kill this flag. I'm sorry. I know I was totally about to say something. And it's frustrating to me most. I can imagine it. I mean, it'd probably make you laugh, but it can be frustrating. Like I was about to talk about something now, I won't be in the video. And I'll watch back and be like, oh yeah, I'm an idiot. But what can I do, right? So let me just do this, and then we'll finish the video. Do the recording advice. I feel like I'm talking quick. Like I normally don't talk fast like this, but I feel like you talk slow, bro. I feel like I'm racing. I am racing compared to how I normally speak because I'm trying to get this information out, and I want to. And I'm racing the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck's trying to overheat. Should have waited till later. It was cold out. It's cool. I got a little bit of wind blowing on us. Anyways, let's go. We're gonna be all right. Bro, gentle, bro. Give yourself a hot spot, bro. Bro, gentle, bro. Gentle, give yourself a hot spot. Just got my pit bull out. All right, see how he heals himself for his thing? His numbers will be aligned. I keep saying it until I do it. It just drives me crazy. Gotta fix every little thing. It doesn't drive me crazy. What I mean is that it's on the video recorded wrong. It's frustrating to me. I should be saying it. It'll be
I'll
fixed.
fight with you.
Alright, yeah, let's just get this stuff out the way. He doesn't have any stats, that's why. That's why he's so weak. He's not supposed to be so weak like that. Alright, it costs different depending on, so I'll just explain this even though this whole screen will be changed, but this is still the truth. So in this game, you can switch between melee, magic, and ranged, since I didn't explain this in the other videos. And as you'll notice, so at level 50, you get 5 stat points a level. So at level 50, they stop getting stat points, but you have 250 stat points to distribute. So you know, if you were melee, this would only cost 1 per vitality, and it's going to give you HP max 1. See how that works? And so, like, although the effect is always the same, so no matter whether you're melee, magic, or ranged, if you spend 1 point into intelligence, you're going to get 100 MP max. But it might cost, it costs differently depending if you are melee, magic, or ranged, how many stat points it costs for 1 intelligent point. Do you get it? So, like, being that this is a ranged unit, it is very expensive for him to get, as you see, dexterity and will. Expensive for everybody. It's super expensive for strength, because strength, I know in some games they try to change it and be like, all right, well, dexterity affects ranged, because how does strength affect ranged? Look, I get it, but then how does dexterity affect the ability of a gun? Well, I guess the aim. Look, it is what it is, okay? In this game, I like to keep things simple. Strength is affecting your attack. So for him to improve your attack is very expensive, because as you see, look at his range. That's tough right there. So anyways, but that's why it's so weak. Yeah. So what I'm gonna, all right, let me do what I'm doing here. Maybe we can just finish this up real quickly. Soul possession. In the other video it hit though.
Almost die.
Let's try it again. I mean, it's rare. It's a 15% chance. Wow. Oh yeah, we gotta kill that thing still.
What do you need?
Need you down here, Fire Mage. This is supposed to be a video about you, and you're not doing anything, buddy.
She want to twist you out.
Go finish that off, Fire Mage. Good job. Alright, so the Fire Mage, we have 4 different skills with him. So to facilitate the damage being done to our flag here, we will hit it with the Eternal Candle. When you bring up any skill that you want to cast, and that Eternal Candle should go all the way up and down the text, all these little things can be tweaked, I'll do it. But there's a 50% chance for him to say the little thing every time you bring it up, so.
This flame shall never be extinguished.
Let's go. Alright. But that's damage over each turn. We want to go ahead and take it out. So, well, this is also damage over turn. I'll explain what I mean. So that only did 5 damage, but if you'll notice, it caught burn 410. So it's actually 45 damage. Very heavy. Because for every time you hit T, every time a turn ends, it's going to take 10 extra damage. Plus, it's sitting on fire, which does 10 damage itself. But the flag, the rogue encampment, has 10 resistance. So you'll say, well, it's not going to do any damage. All attacks in this game will do 5 damage minimum, regardless of defense. Unless, of course, you're walled or ghosted. But so if an attack does, and then there are attacks exception to this, like the Thunder Mage. I'm talking about that. Virtually all attacks in this game will do a minimum of 5 damage no matter what, even if modified by resistance. So again, to be clear, when you hit T, this thing has 155 life. When I end the turn, it should lose 10 life because of the burn to put it at 145. And then it should lose 5 more life to put it down to 140, because it's actually sitting on fire. You see what I'm saying? On the fire that the other one cast. So it's got a burn status effect, and it's physically sitting on top of fire. So it'll lose a total of 15 life instead of 20, what it would be if it didn't have resistance. So it should go to 140 when I end the turn. Let's go. All right. So now I know how that works perfectly. I'm just explaining to you to understand how the game works, right? So let's get it. Why didn't it heal him? Why didn't he get his 11 numbers? Is it not working right? But look at him. What does it say at the top left? Cannot feed off race none. What is that? A flag it doesn't have blood. All right, let's get it.
What up, guys? I'll burn this motherfucker. Blast this motherfucker.
Let the burn take it out. Let the fire it's on take it out.
confirm this motherfucker.
And there it is. So that's all. That's pretty much all there is to him. So the Fire Mage, he doesn't have any type of double damage or any special abilities. His skills are going to take, as you see, Inferno 20 magic, and Firewall takes 20. Eternal Candle takes 15, and Flame Blast takes 20. So Firewall, that's going to take his full. Here, we'll just use these two. That's fine. They don't need to be near each other. We're going to use Fire Mage 1 and Fire Mage 2 here. If he casts Firewall, you'll notice his MP is now at 0, right? And this one, we're going to... Oh, crap. I shouldn't have ended the turn. But look, since we killed that, there's nothing to prevent me from skipping a bunch of turns and resetting since we killed the flags. So let's do that real quick. Summon some random stuff because it's fun.
Unit selected.
Alright, boom. So what we're gonna do is slide through. Little well. If you wonder what I just went, it's just a little sound to make it her playing by her little baby. Okay, so alright, so look. So Fire Mage number 2 here, we're gonna cast Firewall, right? Now he's got 0 MP, and we're gonna come over to Fire Mage number 1, and we're gonna use Eternal Candle instead. So first off, what's the difference? You'll notice Firewall leaves him with 0, and then he still has 5 magic. So it takes a little bit less magic to cast. It only brings 1 out, but it has 1,000 HP. So that will last 100 turns. Generally speaking, in this game, if you played a game to turn 50, that would be one of the most epic games I have ever seen. And I've played this game about maybe 750 times in my life, like full games, not counting all the countless playtesting. You put all that in, thousands, but like real games against another human where like a human logged in and I logged in and both people try to kill each other, do the best we can, maybe 750 times. And of course the game wasn't, you know, it was always built up, started with a few units. It wasn't this advanced 750 games in, but the point is I've played a lot and they don't last that long. So that's Eternal Candle, that's going to last the whole fight. These ones, look at it, it's 1/10 of HP. That's HP 1,000, that's only HP 100. Right? It's literally the 10th. So this will only last for 10 turns, which is 5 full turns. So this is only lasting 50 full turns. But as I said, that's no game's almost ever going to last that long. And the only other thing is that, so if you'll notice, so we're going to end the turn here. So now if it was a real turn, a real game, a blue turn would move all their units, right? And then after that, the red turn, so it's red's turn again. And so now I have, if you notice, this guy doesn't have only has 10 magic. So he can use his small flame, but doesn't take magic, right? But he can't use any of those spells. And by the way, these are like pre-alpha stats. Even with all that play balance and everything's always tweaking and getting tweaked and changed. All mages are going to have more MP. You can boost it with the apprentice mage, but he's going to have naturally more MP than that. I'm just saying. By the time you play, you'll look at this video and be like, 20 MP. Yep, Fire Mage used to have 20 MP, but not by the time you use him. But anyways. But even right now, see, so he only has 10, he can't cast, right? Okay, I literally can't open them. I'm pressing it. I can't open the menus for Firewall or Flame Blast because I don't have the magic. I'm going to come over to this guy, he can't either because he doesn't have enough for those spells. But if you'll see, he does still have 15. He can hit Eternal Candle again. So you see how it works, how the 5 MP even mattered, even when his max was 20. So, but it won't be so strict when you're playing. All mages will have more MP. But that's pretty much it. Just another thing to keep in mind about this, guys, is you can, by the nature of the way you might have noticed, see how it casts, you can use them offensively. You can kind of like, let's say that was an enemy factory right here. Let's say that wasn't my own factory, right? And I was trying to attack it. But notice you can actually somewhat throw the firewall forward by using the horizontal. That's what this program programs the names of it. It's playing all horizontal and that playing all vertical. So, but anyways, that's it. And I just want to show you one more thing since we're on it. If you go to cast on water, Look what happens if you cast it right here. So you're going to see two things happen when I cast it right here. Notice how it casts 1, 2, 3 squares to the right. So it's going to collide with this one here. If you use, there's 3 things that stick on the ground like that. There is fire, ice, and lightning, as you see. So you've got the frost, thunder, and ice cannon. So boom, you've got fire, ice, and lightning can be on the ground. And I'm sorry, I'm just hitting the wrong stuff. And that's going double animation. I think I need to check and make sure it's not calling an extra animation listener on the actual change the way it does that. I think that's animating twice too fast, like it was in the last video too, and I forgot to fix it. It looks cool because it's lightning, but it's jarring to the eye. That's just animating at double speed. I'll fix it. But anyways, so what I was saying is, so if you go to cast firewall here, right? So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3 squares to the right and then to the left, right? So, but it can't cast in the water, so you're gonna get nothing here. This will be filled with fire, this will be filled with fire, this will be filled with fire. Anytime you cast a fire, ice, or lightning spell and it will collide with one of the others, it will neutralize it. So you're going to end up with fire here, 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 and it's going to basically blow this fire out. Alright, so that's pretty much it about the Fire Mage. Oh no, there's some more you need to know. So, okay, so let's kill the Fire Mage here. Dash his brains in real quick.
Q.
Science.
Q.
You said time to see a big fire mage under the mountain. It's before I was Christian and knew the truth. I wouldn't even make a joke like that now. Just like this, it's just sad. Just come on, the devil and the people alone. But anyways, all right. So let's just I wanted to show you another corpse. I can do it if I have a melee unit. I do right here. Perfect. So this guy does times 5 damage to melee. And our poor clay golem is melee, so he's about to get blasted. Hey, he should have that RIP. I said in the video, it's a placeholder graphic. You won't see that by the time you play, and then it won't be a pause between it. It's just the delay before the RIP showed up is because the sprite sheet didn't even fill. They'll all be better by the time you play. They won't be perfect by the time you play, but they'll all be at least like on this quality where the hat fell. Like he should have crumbled into pieces. I'll do it all. So, but anyways, so now if you'll notice when I hit T, I'll tell you beforehand, but keep your eye up here on the left on this thing, the hat, and on the RIP. I'm gonna do it right now and look at both things and look what comes. There's gonna see words gonna come up off of this and words come up off of this, but look, they're different. Do you see? So this one caught decay of 1 because that's what normally happens is you decay when you know how that's how this game works. Every turn when you're dead you decay, and if you don't revive them or stop the decay, if you end a turn on 5 then they're gone. So but this one has decay 2 because if you will notice, fire doubles the decay speed of 10 units. So let's do that again so you can see it. Keep your eye on the hat and the RIP. Let's do it again. And this time when I do it, you're going to see that hat disappear because even though it only has decay 4, it's on fire, and that doubles the decay speed. So if it's past 5, it's gone. This thing's still sitting there. You still got time to revive this one for a whole nother turn. And another turn. You're still sitting there before he's gone. Alright, so I guess that's it. Let me make sure. His defense is -2, so you'll see that this... Let's not use one. Both of these guys have a range of damage. Let's use somebody with a steady amount of damage so we can. This crap has been in my way this entire time. It's bothering me to get out of the way. I keep trying to walk by here and I can't because this shit is in the way. I should have used this first. Alright. Okay. So what I was trying to show you is Alright. So just since it's a video about the Fire Mage, I gotta cover all aspects of the Fire Mage. So I didn't want it to say turn 33 at the top, no hidden signs, because it said 33 and his attack is in the shape of a diamond, and it'll be like, oh, he's a Mason. No, I'm not. I love the Lord Jesus. The real Lord Jesus, not the one you guys pretend to and then worship Lucifer when you're higher degree. and you worship him with low levels too, and the whole world does. Fake Christians pretending to be. I don't like it. I love you all. I will do anything to help all of you. I'm just telling you what it is. And I love the Lord Jesus. All right, so let's get it. So if you'll notice, this guy has -2 defense. So that means if he gets hit with physical damage, it's going to do less than it should. So this is, she's annoying me. Alright, yeah, shut up, dude. I gotta remember that one's got that talking in it. Alright, so, so if you take 2 damage, I'm sorry, so it'll take 2 extra damage, so instead of doing 11, as you see, this should do 13. And, he's a fucking idiot. Sorry. I don't curse like that, but I mean, he's the evil Fire Mage. You read his description, he's not supposed to be a nice guy. Alright, so does this, he doesn't even have any magic damage, does he? No. No, he doesn't. Who has magic damage right now? But it's random ranged. I need... Perfect. The White Dragon will work perfectly. Alright. So, we're going to use Unholy from the White Dragon, and notice it's going to do 25 damage. The Fire Mage is decidedly not good, so it's going to do 25 damage. It should do 25 damage, but he has 2 resistance, so it will only do 23. Let's just have a look at all the skills again. You got I'll improve the graphics for him. I really will, but there's the graphics. There's the Inferno. There's the Flame Blast. Another firewall up in here. Firewall up in here. Another Eternal Handle. Alright, yeah, so I mean that's the Fire Mage. That's the standard. He's got your standard most common move radius and your most common configuration: 2 moves, 1 attack, 1 cast. The class is magic, so you know that's 1/3 of units approximately are melee magic or ranged. Everyone's melee magic or ranged, so that's just telling you what he is. And also some units like the Dagger Scout and others do double, and the undead or the Death Mage do double damage to magic. Certain, you know, being that he's a human, it's a very common ability, so he's in the group of pool of all humans, so he'll take double damage from all robots and other units that would, well, I think only them do double to humans. And his alignment is evil, so he's more susceptible to paladins, which will do double damage to him. He benefits a lot from the Apprentice Mage. Even when I boost his max MP, that'll remain true. I won't get too much into strategy, I guess. Maybe in the later videos I will for each unit, but I didn't explain the mechanics in this game, so I won't. All I can see, from all I can think and see right now, look at that, 59.95, man. I couldn't have planned it. Brilliant. Look at the HP, bro. Palindrome. Beautiful. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for being with me always. I guess that's it, guys. That's your Fire Mage. Pretty much covered him. I didn't say it, but you can see it. The Inferno is what you use. It hits up to 3 units when you want to when you use the Inferno, you're gonna get 15 damage immediately, and then you're gonna get 40 more damage. So that's 55 guaranteed damage. 55 guaranteed damage. Look at this guy's 186, 176, 166, 56, so you're getting a lot of damage there, but you have to, it's over a few turns, right? Whereas Flame Blast, you could potentially get all that 55 damage at once if you were lucky. Alright, I mean, that's really it. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna make the video about the Ice Mage next.